Hello students, Praveen Khanna is back with one more cue card topic, and in this cue card topic we will talk about an intelligent person. So here are the short notes, and let us start without wasting time. India has given birth to plethora of iconic personalities from all fields: politics, sports, films, science, etc. But the person whom I consider possessor of special temperament and intellect is Mr. Satinder Sartaaj, who is a renowned folk singer, composer, actor, and a music teacher. He is PhD in music, I think. In rush of stylish, charming looking, muscular men, often men with internal and external beauty get ignored. I think same thing happens with Mr. Satinder Sartaaj, who has silently developed his image in film industry since his launch of his debut music album Sai. Sai is Punjabi word which means God, and singer tries to portray beautiful conversation between song and devotee in this song and help him overcome through vicissitudes, hurdles he may face in entire course of life. The singer's real name is Satinder Pal Singh, and he was born and raised in Hoshiarpur, Punjab. He has all key ingredients to be called genius. He is passionate about music and has chosen music as a medium to convey his message to the people. He wrote the first official album, Sai, himself, which reveals his caliber to convey extraordinary things eloquently in simple way. The singer has extraordinary talent to convert simple looking instances of daily life into meaningful songs. Among one of his masterpieces is his song, for which he took inspiration from his motorbike, which started on first kick in bone-chilling winter after being kept unused for a long time. Many people do not know that he has proved himself as an ace in acting in movie Black Prince. He has earned great respect in yellow screen fraternity. As a protagonist in film, he has played a character of Dalip Singh who gets separated from his mother in childhood. Further, he is raised in Britain. Later, he recognizes himself as a prisoner trapped by lies and deceit of his enemy. Above everything, he is unsung hero and one who is not fame hungry. Despite his achievements, the singer presents himself down to earth and simple sober. The simple smile-studded face demonstrates how elegant and wonderful person he is.
Okay, that's the end of Cue Card. Let's start with part 3 of interview, follow-ups. Are most intelligent people happy?
Well, this is not sure because intelligence and happiness are entirely poles apart. We know, in simple words, intelligence is an ability of individual to explore or innovate options which are out of box for an ordinary individual, whereas happiness is an outcome of satisfaction from life. Hence, both entities are not associated with each other. So, an intelligent may be happy or may have sorrowful life.
Do you think intelligent people are selfish?
Again, trait of selfishness, materialism may be or may not be associated with intellect. It all depends on person himself, whether a person wants to share his extraordinary thoughts with others or wants to keep confined to himself. If the person does not want others to go ahead of him, he may choose to be selfish, and it can be otherwise also. So, there is no surety that both depositions can or cannot exist in a single person.
Okay, do you think intelligent people are helpful?
As said earlier, it may happen, but there is no guarantee. If an individual is compassionate, benevolent, and wants the upliftment of society, he would indiscriminately impart his best possessions. Here, Mr. Ratan Tata, ex-chairman of Tata Group, is a live example who has devoted his life to welfare of society and country.
Alright, what is intelligence according to you?
As said earlier, intelligence is tendency of an ordinary individual to innovate distinctive ways of doing things which a normal individual cannot think about. In addition, this person can implement these two. This way, he can stand separate and get recognized in crowd. Or I think it is an attitude to think out of box and to capitalize.
Okay, why are some children intelligent than others?
Some children are born with some characteristic traits like self-evaluation, giving their best, innovating, curiosity, etc. They every time think of transcending their limits and later or sooner they get noticed and are called genius. Whereas normal children put their maximum efforts in doing usual routine activities and stay average throughout.
Okay, last question is, can an illiterate be more intelligent than an educated?
Well, generally people consider highly qualified people sharp-minded, outstanding. But it is not true always. The tendency to innovate exists in one person who is curious to unravel mysteries related to day-to-day life issues. Along with this, if an individual possesses will to act upon, later or sooner this person transcends mediocrity and is recognized genius by masses. We can take example of Wright brothers who only had aim in mind to fly and they kept experimenting with flight and self-evaluating. They had not studied about flying in any school or college. Similarly, Henry Ford had not done automobile engineering. So if an illiterate has caliber to explore and enact, he may go beyond the limits of an educated human being. So that is end of this interview. Again, I think the video I have given you is very helpful and thoughtful to you. Best of luck guys. Happy preparation for your exams. We will meet in another video. Praveen Khanna is signing.